feel. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your boy Latre, sponsored by Chaotech. Tonight we've got Exdee Gaming versus APG. This is going to be an absolutely crazy match. As you guys, or some of you may know, Exdee has joined forces with the gaming. These guys will be kitted out to max, and I can't wait to see what type of strategy they have come up with. First match, and this is a best of 3, as well as APG Gaming. Definitely one of the games to stay and watch and enjoy. So currently we are having a at hands out. Gaming has decided to take out Assassin as well as the Night Stalker. Night Stalker being one of those heroes, it's an absolute irritation to play against, especially at night. That speed boost he gets, the attack that he gets, as well as the damage. But also, the spells that definitely patient. And first pickup is the Spirit Breaker for Exdee, and they're definitely looking to try and take out any sort of split pushing, and that could work to their advantage. You got maybe a Nature's Prophet in the mix, Shadow Blade, and Spirit Breaker can obviously count very, very easily with the dust. At the first two picks for Aperture, I've decided to go for the Earthshaker as well as the Keeper of Light, who's going to provide so much harassment for them. Keeper definitely needs to be wary where he's going to cast that, especially taking away farm from the carry. Definitely that mana leak is going to be very, very important. So the Nature's Prophet actually comes out, and Exdee Gaming definitely seems to be wanting to take out any sort of harassment for him. However, you still have ancient apparition, which is up there. You've got the Zeus, which is global. You've got the Spectre. Yeah, Nature's Prophet is definitely going to be providing quite a lot of push. Let's keep on right. Well, looking at the bans out for Aperture Gaming, they have decided to take out the neck as well as the leg. A lot of AO team fight that they want to get into. They want to have Earth get in there, get a beautiful Echo Slam around, get the hero, get that additional damage in, and hopefully that could to their advantage. A minute and 50 seconds remaining side of Exdee game. See what have side of those teams that have shown it are they have decided to take up the Venom monster, another AoE hero that you don't really, especially with definitely against the Prophet, but they could have strategy in mind, and we definitely how this game is up. 5 seconds remaining. Fourth side of those. This is the stages. South African teams do have the chance of getting, as far as I know, the first prize, the winner of the arena competition, is 15,000 rand. It is 5,000 rand per player, and I definitely can think of a couple of ways to spend that. That's a warrior taken out. That could definitely work against the. He is squishy here. He does provide quite a lot of especially magic spells. Not Exdee. Enough to out. Keep off the lights. Can still get that boots of travel. That magic stun up. Cost him. Magic spell has got to his arsenal. And 50 seconds remaining for the third side of. They do have the Earthshaker. They do have the Keeper of the Light, so they are going to try and disrupt those as much as they can. They have decided to go with the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is just one of those heroes. I like to call him the Tarzan of Dota. He likes to, and is just such a tanky hero. Extremely difficult to deal with. Getting Isolator could bring him down to his knees, as well as a Scythe of Vice could also work very, very well against him. And definitely, Timbersaw is just not one of those heroes you want to take lightly. And let's have a look and see what Exdee has decided to come up with a third pick. Still got a minute and about 13 seconds remaining. Love to see what they go. Are they going according to a specific strat? some counter.
Silencer.
Now they have decided to pick up the Silencer. Silencer is just one of those heroes going into a team fight feeling all confident. Next thing you know, can't cast any spells. This is definitely going to work against the Timbersaw, especially if he wants to run away in a team fight, jumping to it with a perfectly timed silence, taking away that ability, and they can knock down that Timbersaw so hard. They've got the Spirit Breaker to do it. There's a lot of damage coming out from him. Now the Bristleback. So it seems that Aperture Gaming is definitely going for quite a heavy tank team in the form of the Timbersaw and the Bristleback. The Bristleback does so much damage, especially with the Cool Spray. It's going to be very difficult to take those two heroes down. Exdee Gaming could possibly start looking at... Whoa! I was going to say the Shadow Fiend, but the Aswel Devourer definitely is going to change the game. And Exdee, definitely, they're going to have to get this Outworld very farmed up very quickly. Those ganks have got to be very quick. A constant rotation from the team. The Nature's Prophet definitely can get there in an instant. And that Outworld Devourer is so anti-tank. Wow. Beautiful pickup there from Exdee Gaming. But we do have a fifth and final ban coming from the side of Aperture Gaming. Would really love to see what they are going to come up with this one. And they have decided to take out the Troll. Very good ban out in my opinion. Troll Warlord just does so much damage, and the more he attacks a hero, the faster he attacks. Pop a Desolator on a Troll Warlord, and that Timbersaw and Bristleback is going to be in so much trouble. Now Exdee Gaming, they want to come up with their fifth and final ban. What do you guys at home think that they will be banning out? Would like to see maybe a Puck? Oh, but they've decided to go out for the Sniper though. 22 seconds remaining. Exdee Gaming have got their final pick. What are they going to go for? They still have a minute and 2 seconds in their reserve time. 10 seconds normal time. Definitely thinking about this very hard. Seems that they're going to actually start using that reserve time. 57 seconds on the clock right now. Definitely not making a hasty decision, but I would like to see more of a melee hero coming up. They've already got 3 ranged heroes. Maybe something that, you know, can a lot of damage. You've got the Legion Commando, who's still up for grabs. You can maybe pick up a Terrorblade, starting off with a melee, then going into range form. There's so many options. The Spirit Breaker, the Nature's Prophet, the Silencer. Outworld Devourer has got to do a lot of farming. Got to get those kills, and he's got to get that levels up. About 10 seconds remaining in their current picking phase. What is it that they're going to go for? And they've decided to go for the Bloodseeker. Ooh, so definitely Outworld Devourer is going to have to do most of the damage. The Bloodseeker's there as the cleanup crew. The Shadow Fiend being picked up for Aperture Gaming. It's the Earthshaker, the Keeper of the Light, Timbersaw, Bristleback, and Shadow Fiend for Aperture. Exdee, they've gone for Spirit Breaker, Nature's Prophet, Silencer, Outworld Devourer, as well as the Bloodseeker. It's going to be a very interesting game. I mean, both sides definitely know what they would want to achieve. Aperture Gaming definitely going for a tanky lineup. Got a very nice pickup there for the Shadow Fiend. Earthshaker is definitely going to throw a spanner in the works. Yeah, once again, thank you for those watching live stream.
5 seconds remaining.
Some justice. Let's get the game going.
The battle resumes.
And into the game right now. Two is side have saw the sick spirits so back. Og Addy Abut on the side. Three silencer. Let's profit with spirit. Seeker hospital TKC Dote. Have a bit of a pause coming out. Has disconnected from the game, but he will definitely be back shortly. So maybe just a bit of lag issues, not entirely sure, but doesn't really matter. I mean, this is the Orena group stages, and the guys are going to be battling it out. Hopefully we could see one of these two teams at the finals. It's going to be an incredible game, and I do hope that you guys stick with me and enjoy. Having a look at the items thus far, the Timbersaw has picked up the Poor Man's Shield. He's going to provide him with 6 agility. That's just going to help him with a little bit more armor. You can see +6 there. Any agility items that he gets is going to add a bit more agility. The Shadow Fiend has gone for the Wraith Band. Provides a bit of stats, the strength, the agility, intelligence, and the damage. That's just going to help him quite a bit. Bristleback hasn't bought anything yet. Keeper of the Lights has gone with the Sentry Wards and the Windlace. Just get that bit of movement speed up. And Earthshaker with the Wards. Oh, a beautiful Smoke of Deceit right there. Do you think they might potentially be going maybe for, you know, the ruins? Would you maybe think they'd want to try and steal it? But we will have to wait and see until that happens. The Silencer. Oh, nice 6 slotted over there. Got the Observer Wards. Seems that everyone is back. There's a bit of a delay in game, but we are going to start. Beautiful. Not entirely sure what's happening right now. Go, that is a better. Got Earthshaker running around a bit. Popped a very quick ward down. I've got a smoked up Odie over there. Silencer and Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is definitely going to be taking that rune there. He would want to get that. Silencer might be going into the offlane position. Might it be the Odie?
30 seconds to battle.
Rockery has got the Stout Shield as well as the Orb of Venom up. He's going to be able to tank quite a bit. Sneaky little Nature's Prophet, just scouting where the side of APG is. And beautiful start to the game. Got the Timbersaw. Is he going to retreat? Yes, it definitely seems that he's going to be going in the retreat side of the game. Bounty being stolen there by the Bristleback. Don't seem to have a early game initiation. Buckley is into the mid lane. Earthshaker is there as well. Verisi in the mid lane. got Rockley just going to harass a bit, but now we've got the Earthshaker coming into position. He's going to want to harass Rockley out of that. Just get back. In the bot lane, we've got Fury as well as Hunter. They're going up against the Timbersaw. He's just going to retreat into the trees. Try and just get those levels up. He would want to get that. He's got the reactive armor, so he's going to be able to tank up quite a bit. Ooh, good. Rockley coming in. Ooh, nice little stun there. Oh, Timbersaw is being pushed way back. Gonna have to go back to the tower. Just gonna hide in the shade for a while. At the top lane. Ooh, look at all this. Beautiful farm coming out there. Whoever's gonna get the most of this is definitely going to enjoy it. Bristleback definitely doing quite a lot of damage to those creeps. Ooh, nice little blast coming out there, and that is the Illuminate. Wasting no time getting that experience and the gold up. Cloud having a bit of a difficult time here. He's just going to deny one of his own trees. Avoid. Make it on. It seems that Rockley wants to go and steal that bounty rune. Harbut is stacking those lanes. I'd rather say the pushes. Got a ping coming out there, and that is from the Earthshaker, pointing out that Rockley is in the vicinity. We've got a ping coming out there. Fury, beautiful, beautiful. And now they're going to push out Toxic Meta. We've got the Rockley coming into position, but it's just not going to be enough to take him out. Cloud on top doing very well to stay alive, but that Illuminate is just forcing the Nature's Prophet back. He can't really do much. Spawning those treants. The Cottle is just farming and getting that experience up and providing so much experience for the Bristleback. Got a ping coming out there. Arcane Curse is ready. Hunter is just going to try and farm up as much as he possibly can. If they do leave this lane, the Timbersaw is going to have a ball of a time. He's definitely just going to farm up as much as he possibly can. He's being pushed back quite far. Dog Baddie, oh, standing there and spawning some of the treants. Rockley hasn't charged yet. The ping coming out. At the bot lane, Toxic Meta. Very well to get that experience up. It's almost level 4. APG's going to want to steal the farm there from Fury, and Fury's not going to be happy with that one. Toxic Meta, he's going to go for the chase. Oh, definitely going to go back. Taking quite a bit of damage. Still early game, so he is still quite soft. But he is going to take the farm. So, ooh, Conspiracy might be not going to be in trouble there. A bit of lag from the teams. Just Prophet might be going into those phase boots. But Bloodseeker, he's got those boots up as well. Shield. Got the Quelling Blade. Be able to chop down a tree if he needs to escape. at the current net worth. You have the Bloodseeker on almost 2.1k. That's followed by Conspiracy on Shadow Fiend, third TKC on that Odie, and Yappa has reconnected. Current gold, Hunter leading. And they have resumed the game. Hopefully the issues have been sorted out. But Cloud is taking so much damage from that cool spray. That's the Invis rune by Cloud. You're going to be wanting to be charging. Timbersaw is sitting in between the trees. He's not yet been spotted out. They are looking for him, and they have now. He's now been found. Oh, and a very, very quick chase down there. Oh, very, very nice jump. It seems that Exdee is wanting to start playing quite aggressively. They feel that they need to take out the Timbersaw. He's been tanking up a lot of damage. He has now started slowly losing level. He is still on level 4, where he used to level up quite quickly. He was level 4 just about that 3-minute mark, and he is now been about 2 minutes and still sitting on level 4. I'm sure that he is feeling that. Cloud has now decided he's going to go into the bushes. That top tower has already fell. No first blood as yet, but we have some action at the bottom, and that is your first blood. That is going to Fury, and they're going to take out the Timbersaw. Oh, that Illuminate coming out there from the Kotl just does so much damage. It's on level 2 already, so he's going to be pumping out about 300 total damage there. Oh, he's been spotted out there by Fury. Dog Batty needs to move away. Now Timbersaw comes in. Silencer's just going to move away from there. And looking at Yappa, he is just pushing those towers, not really bothered with anyone else. Pushing Cloud back. That cool spray doing so much damage. Not much they can do. Beautiful Illuminate coming through there onto the Bloodseeker. And the Timbersaw is just going to keep on farming. Not really bothered. We do have a Spirit Breaker that is sitting in the bushes. Conspiracy in the mid lane. He's got the Earthshaker, who is farming and stacking on the side bush. But now we've got some action. Oh, beautiful stun coming through. It does miss Rock Lee, but now TKC's still got there. He's got the Astral Imprisonment, and he's just going to back away. Conspiracy just hit level 6. Actually going for level 7 now. He has not taken his ultimate ability as yet. I feel that he might just want to farm up and get a lot more souls up for that damage. Now Toxic Meta is starting to Rambo in. We've got Fury, the Silencer, sitting on the side waiting for them to make a mistake. And looking at the Spirit Breaker, he is now there popping down a ward. Oh, but very, very quickly dewarded. He's not going to be happy with that. So much gold wasted. But Timbersaw, he says, let's go, buddy. Let's have a bit of a fight. Harwood is joining the fight. He's still got it up. Conspiracy coming in. Beautiful stun going in. But Conspiracy gets that kill. And the bounty spawns. And Harwood's going to be happy with that one. Now we've got Odie. He is in the side lane. Just looking to find anything. Gonna get that bounty rune, get that gold up. We do have a charge coming in. Oh, he's just going to back away. Wanted to get a bounty, but they were there, so that was picked up. But don't think he actually saw that. Yes, he wouldn't. Wasn't really that much vision. Yappa at the bot lane. He is just going to continue those cool sprays. He's going to want to do as much damage as he can while staying alive at the same time. Looking at your net worth now, Shadow Fiend has taken a top spot. We do have Rockley that is moving towards the top lane. Might just be wanting to pick up that bounty rune. Toxic meter on the Timbersaw. But now in the mid lane, ooh, TKC is in a bit of trouble. Very quick raise, but he's going to back away. He doesn't want to give away any unnecessary kills. Yapper. Ooh, nice little curse coming in there from Furia. Now they're going to chase him down. Balance has come out, taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, just look at that. And Dog Batty is just going to get into the fray. Pop a quick illuminate, and that is going to miss everything. Have Rockley sitting on the side bush. Toxic meter. He's just gonna farm up those items. Oh. Hunter is gonna pick up a haste rune. Needs to be wary. We've got the Shadow Fiend as well as the Earthshaker coming in from the side.
Yes.
Looking at TKC, he does have that ever so wonderful infused range up. That is going to help him with tank a bit more magical damage. Ooh, in the top lane we've got action. Timbersaw is in a lot of trouble. He has been ruptured and he is definitely going to go down. Hunter is going to get the kill. And that rupture definitely stopped the Timbersaw from trying to jump. That would have even caused even more damage. So he was destined to die in that fight. Very, very well done. I definitely think that the side of APG need to get a bit more wards up, especially if they have someone that is in an area that is on his own. Oh, and we definitely have some disconnects happening here. And a lot of it is attributed toward the ag. Alright, and KC is back. Very quick reconnect happening. Have a TP silencer. Yapper's is going to run forward and he's going to meet him there, but just look at the damage that Yapper is pushing out. Do have the Spirit Breaker coming in, and now Bristleback is in a lot of trouble. He's going to have to TP out. Is he going to be able to get out? Yes, he does. Unfortunately, the Spirit Breaker just couldn't get a stun. Sure, he was very, very much hoping for that one. You guys see back into the mid, and the bottom tower has been denied. It's just going to be gold. It's not going to go that much in the favor of APG. Hunter has got that Hand of Midas up. It's going to be interesting to see how the later stages of this game is going to go. I mean, they need to be wary that the Shadow Fiend is just one of those heroes. Once he's got that Shadow Blade up, it's going to be very, very difficult, especially in a team fight. He pops out with wonderful, wonderful ulti. It's just going to do so much damage. I mean, a lot of the work rests on the shoulders of the Obsidian Destroyer to actually win this game for them. He's definitely one of those heroes that are anti-tag, and he's going to definitely do quite a lot of damage. And they need to get the OD farmed up. I mean, the Bloodseeker also. I mean, once he starts smelling blood, he's pretty much going to be unstoppable. Going inverse is definitely not going to help you either, but a beautiful stun coming out. TKC is going to have to back away. He is chasing those illusions, but have decided to stay and fight with the Shadow Fiend. Just get that farm up. We now have the Bristleback that is moving towards the bottom lane. That Cool Spray is doing so much damage. Another pause coming out. Just want to have a quick look at the item progression for the size. The Bristleback also has got the infused range ups. He's got that Vanguard up. The Timbersaw has got that Poor Man's Shield. He's got that Quelling Blade. and also the Soul Ring. So he is building up into the Bloodstone. You could also build up into an Octarine, which is also going to help him fight. At the Shadow Fiend, he's got that Ring of Aquila. Definitely, just look at those stats that it provides: the damage, the strength, agility, and intelligence. It's also granting quite a bit of mana regen as well as armor to allies, and of course the presence of the Dark Lord at damage reduction. It's definitely not going to work in the favor of Exdee, but I think can happen. Keeper of the Light has got that Tranquil Boots up. I would maybe assume that later in the game he would want to go for Boots of Travel just to try and contend with the Nature's Prophet to stop him from doing split pushing. And he's also obviously got the recall, so he can call an ally come and help him out if he finds himself in trouble. But a beautiful stun coming out there, some damage coming out from the Shadow Fiend with that raise, and it actually does quite a bit of damage to Odie at the moment. Oh, Zimbersaw, you're in a world of trouble up there. This is going to TP away. Is he going to be able to get out? Yes, he is going to be able to get out there. And jump there. Oh, we've got the Earthshaker coming in. Beautiful attack there. Just look at that. Oh, Yapper's in a bit of trouble, but a beautiful stun coming out there from the Earthshaker. Exdee Gaming is retreating. They want no part of this. And Hunter is just staying in that lane. He's getting that farm up as much as he possibly can. He's going to build into that Blade Mill. That's going to help him quite a bit. Look at this push. Oh. But look at the mid lane. Everyone is storming on TKC. Is he going to be able to get away from this one? Yes, he's going to walk away. Quickly they take out the creep wave, and now they are pushing towards the middle lane. Yapper is there as well as Conspiracy. Harboot is just going around onto the sides. Ward has been popped down so he can see anyone that's coming in from the side. That is a beautiful Invis Rune being picked up there by TKC. He does have that Sanity Eclipse ready. Hasn't been any help coming yet. Seems that they're actually going to let go of this tower. They have pushed in quite far at the bottom lane. Ooh, that mini stun just misses. Oh, we have a beautiful charge coming in. Toxic is going to try dump through the trees. Rockleys has decided, I'm not going to let go of you, and he's finally going to have to back away, especially with the tower attacking him. Oh, Let's look at Harboot. Fury now TP's away, but yeah, he's going to be able to get away. But, oh, the Spirit Breaker. He went down so quickly. It popped like a bag of knickknacks. And that is all she wrote. Just look at this pushing power coming in from Exdee. It's almost like an unstoppable force. Unless the Earthshaker has a perfectly timed jump in and ult. There's not much that they can really do. I mean, this Shadow Fiend has to prioritize getting up a Shadow Blade or even a BKB to even consider going into the middle of a team fight and getting his ulti off. But now Toxic is being charged up there by the Spirit Breaker. Cloud coming in with a beautiful tree line there. He's just going to attack as much as he can. TKC now coming into the fray. Rockley is jumping in. Now just look at this damage being... Oh my word! TKC! Beautiful kill there. Just look at that anti-tank potential that he's bringing into the game. And this could possibly be the pick that might even win them the game. That is an absolute, what's the word I'm looking for? Disastrous hero for the side of APG. And if they're not going to target this OD, they're going to be in for a bad time. But it definitely seems that Shadow Fiend wants to go rather for Hurricane Pike. He has not queued up that hasn't queued up the Shadow Blade as yet. I think he wants to go more into fighting. I think he realizes walking into the middle of a fight and you've got that Sanity Eclipse coming down, it's going to do so much damage to the Shadow Fiend, he might even die before he gets a spell off. So maybe the BKB would be a better decision to go for. but we will see what he does decide to do at the day. Now, Hunter has been farming pretty much the whole game. It's now 17 minutes in, 4-3 is the score. Haven't seen that many kills, but it has been quite exciting to watch nonetheless. Spirit Breaker is in the bushes. We do have a Timbersaw as well as Yapper on the Bristleback, trying to farm up as much as he possibly can. Nice little stun coming in there from the Earthshaker, and Yapper trying to tank it as much as he possibly can, but he needs to be careful. The Bloodseeker is in the fray. Can smell blood, literally. Oh, and this could be disastrous. Has he gone down to the threshold yet? No, he has not, but sure that he would be getting there anytime soon. Playing a dangerous little game there. Bloodseeker can definitely will come in and try and snipe him out. Oh, we've got a charge coming in, and that is going to be on nobody. They've decided to cancel.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top lane, they're trying to protect that tower as much as they possibly can. Hog Baddie, he needs to get that tipped up. But TKC is picking up that Invis rune. I don't think there is a ward that actually spotted him out doing so. Now he's going to go around, and Escottle going to run into him. He's got Conspiracy there, and TKC, he's going to be able to provide vision for the Spirit Breaker to actually get into this fight. Conspiracy is still there. He's going to be in quite a bit of trouble. He needs to get away from there. I haven't seen the charge yet. You have a ping coming out. Silence being popped. Cougar, should rather say Cloud, is coming in, but just look at that damage. He is going to try and ulti, but oh no, he's not going to be able to do it. Now we've got beautiful double kill going there to TKC, and the Timbersaw never stood a chance. That is so much damage coming through. He's got the Hurricane Pike as well. And looking in the mid lane, it seems that APG have decided if you go for fights, you're going to go for the pushing. Nature's Prophet, he's going to do some pushing of his. This game is... it could literally go either way. It definitely seems that the side of Exdee have got the fight. Wouldn't really say they've got that much of pushing. I mean, every time there's a team fight, you look on the other side of the map, Nature's Prophet has to go back and obviously just get some lane control. Spirit Breaker. Stopping.
That's for me.
Side of that. At the bottom. Shaker still has that smoke of Sita. Oh, is Seeker. Doesn't know that he's stalked by a Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is there. Beautiful rupture coming out. There's the silence. Just look at that damage coming through. Oh, Earthshaker never stood it. Down. Look at this coming through. Little creep wave, but the Bloodseeker is definitely going to solve it. It seems that Exdee has taken Seeker. being... Have to get out of that one. Butcher coming out. Hot Cloud, he's also... And now Shadowfield is finding himself trouble. Oh, look at the damage! That is the Spirit Breaker going to go down, but a quick TP out there from the Nature's Prophet. He doesn't want any part of that. And that just went sideways for Exdee. They being checked back extremely. Are they going to go for that middle tower?
Top tower is under attack. Here, Radiant's been fortified.
Got Toxic Meter, he is invis. Follow them. But that vision now is going to go on to Hunter. Hunter needs to get out of there, but a quick Astral Imprisonment coming out there from the OD. Yapper is now giving charge. He has been silenced up. He is just going to have to back away, losing. Breaker. That Urn of Shadow. Needs be. He's going to have teammates.
Twins.
Top lane. Oh. This is so bad. Hunter is now running for life. He has popped the blade, but now gets punched back with that blinding light. But he is going to go down. Is definitely not going well for me at the moment. That split will still be provided there by Cloud. Very difficult. Pretty much get into aware of the Dog Batty. Silencer, he's not going to be able to give chase. That quite a bit of nice little blinding light coming out there, but now TKC Dota is going to want to go for the kill, and he is going to get it. He's now in a bit of trouble. Silenced up is the Bristleback, and he's not going to be able to give chase, but a beautiful stun coming in there from the Earthshaker, and everyone is running for their lives. A Toxic Meter is giving chase, and TK... very, very nice. A Hurricane Pike over the cliff to get to safety. Nice. Exactly on the map.
Gold for me.
But still it feels that the side of APG is still able to stop them from any additional damage to their particular towers, and that definitely is going to count into the favor of APG. They've still got the high ground defense if they need it. I don't see that them coming out of down the hill to actually try and fight it. They want to have the advantage. But now Dog Batty, I think he has actually spotted out the Bloodseeker. Yes, he has. That is a mana leak coming out now. Hunter can't really go anywhere. Beautiful blinding light. That is the snot coming out there from the Bristleback. And Hunter, he is going to go down. So much damage coming through, and there's not much that he could have actually done right there. Looking at that fight recap, all those spells being popped, a lot of gold being exchanged, as well as the XP and the damage almost non-existent for the Bloodseeker. Couldn't really do anything right there. But now it seems that Aperture Gaming is picking up the pace. They want to go in for the kill. Another pause coming out there, and want to have a quick look, see what exactly is happening right here. We got the Hurricane Pike as well as the Blink Dagger on Outworld Devourer. On Bloodseeker, he's got that Shadow Blade and the Blade Mail. The Earth Spirit, or should I say the Spirit Breaker rather, my apologies, got that Treads and the Urn. That's going to help him quite a bit. Nature's Prophet has got that Orchid of Malevolence, that Drum of Endurance, and that's just going to help his tree attack faster. Silencer doesn't really have that much items. He does have the Windlace. He's got the 4-staff, so he is also possibly going into Cane Pike. Keeper of the Light has got that Agnum Scepter up, so that is definitely going to count in the favor for him. I mean, in terms of any sort of team fight, that Blinding Light is going to cause so much havoc. That's going to give APG the upper hand. They would want to try and get the kills while that Blinding Light is in effect. Looking at the Earthshaker, he does have the Arcane Boots as well as the Smoke of Deceit. It's going to help him. He does need more. As you can see, the Blink Dagger is in the stash, so it's waiting for that. Bristleback has got the Halberd as well as the Blade Mail up. Shadow Fiend with that Hurricane Pike hasn't really progressed in terms of his items ever since he's picked up the Hurricane Pike. Does seem he's going for the Mithril Hammer, so that could be maybe that he would want to pick up first. Just going to so much more. Looking at the Timbersaw, he does have the Evil Scepter, so that is quite a bit of mana reach. It's able if need be. Just going to do him so much. Seems a bit of server, but they are fighting. Stay.
Yeah, it's about time.
Have
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
see that.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's been fortificated. Don't waste your time. Radiant's bottom
They have
tower is
anything
under attack.
to actually, you know, stop the bottom lane. Fun power, but that was stolen by the meat. APG. Oh, they're going for the on. See. And coming out now, the pings do not have the silence available as yet, but it's being popped down. That is Perseus of him. That's just gonna help him possibly fight and die, fighting around him, and then he gets back up, pop that souls, and that's devastating spell. Now doing its utmost. Lane. Oh, he's got the crit. Might even try to add Thorn. Oh, what a item.
Yes.
Get that damage going. See?
I was meant to have this.
Oh, we do have a smoker. Wrapping around. Oh, Spinbreaker's gonna run into that one and he's gonna go down. Wonderful, and that was like 2 ticks, and he's gone. the end of Spirit Breaker, and they're now going to want to push for it too. Looking in the mid lane, you now have side Exdee doing exactly the same thing. This could potentially give them the break that they were looking for. Yapper, however, is coming back, and he's just going to take out. Oh, silenced up. Blade Mail being popped out there. Hi. Bristol back. So they're constantly forcing the side of Exdee back.
Invisibility.
For the twins.
Oh, KB is up. TKC. Bot lane. Oh, nice little stun coming through. Harboot is jumping into the fight. Oh, that's going to be Nature's Prophet. That is going to go down. BKB is up from Conspiracy. Fighting so much. Pink Dagger on Earthshaker. He's just going to scout out where the rest of the to tank much damage as he can. He does have that Echo Slam available. Seeing the side of not a good idea for Exdee to actually bunch up. That Earthshaker is definitely going to hit. Easy. You have the silencer that bend. He is nice little out there. Earthshaker doesn't seem to be taking that much damage. Oh, but I mean, his back was turned. Action. Oh, just look at Cartel getting rid of those waves. Apple is as much as he can, but now if they extended quite a bit. Sing side. Steep back away. What is much as he someone is TP. Rock Lee on the side as well. Much as he that he is. Oh, look at that. Fortunately, Bristleback really do. He's alone, he's not the eel. Mind doing. Got the Plate Mail, we've got the Void Stone of health. Roots
and run. Illusion.
They moving into position now. Bloodseeker, he's got to run away. Oh, that's not a good thing. And Cloud has found himself in a bit of trouble. He's trying to TP out, but a beautiful blinding light coming out, and that's forcing him forward. Now everyone can see him. And this is APG. They are now pushing. Seems that they want to go for the top tower and racks. Do have Exdee sitting in the side bush. They are being spotted out. Nice little wards there. And it's not much that Exdee can do. I mean, the Obsidian Destroyer definitely has got the potential to kill anyone on the team. He is building towards that Scythe of Vice. He's going to want to get that up as quick as he possibly can. But now look at this. A lot of damage coming through, especially with that Illuminate. Ooh, Conspiracy not taking that much damage anymore. And TKC is in a bit of trouble. He's going to have to back away. Rest of the team, there's only the Silencer and the Bloodseeker that is there to back up. Looking into the mid lane, you now have Cloud as well as Rock Lee are pushing. And they're going to want to force Aperture to come back. But look at Yapper. He's tanking so much damage. And he's going to back away, but now Earthshaker, oh, quickly jumps in with a beautiful Echo Slam. And that's going to be Cloud. That is going to go down. Now, oh my word, Spirit Breaker. Double kill going into the favor of APG. Yappa is tanking that damage. TKC Dota has to run away. He's taking so much damage from the Shadow Fiend, but he's being blocked out by his own creeps, and he's going to blink away. Now, oh, Bloodseeker taking out Earthshaker, but that heal coming through, that is 10 down, and now they will easily be able to take that tower. Buybacks are available, and I'm sure that they would want to try and stop them. Yes, yeah, the buybacks come. Now they just need to get those towers down. We have TKC. Yappa still in the front of the Nexus, trying to do as much damage as he can. Oh, Rock Lee. Oh, he's going to back away. Thought he was actually going to go into that one. Everyone seemed so intent on fighting, but I think just that last couple of seconds decided to play, and I definitely think it was a good idea. Earthshaker, the only one to go down. Side of APG has forced back the buybacks. Luckily, back. That's going to be a problem. Have meant. Now Exdee, they are frantically trying to push anyone back. They need to push forward. Nature's Prophet needs to be able to push faster. He doesn't have a Agnum Scepter, so split pushing in all lanes at the same time. It's not possible yet, but he needs to get that done. Ooh, Toxic Meta might find himself in trouble, but now, ooh, Earthshaker is also there. And Spirit Breaker is going to say, nah, bro, I don't want any part of that. He's just going to back away. Definitely, APG, it seems that they have more control in fights. Been practicing a lot. You can see that Rockley still up an inverse rune.
Twins.
What a smoke of deceit. Ara. Way through the bush. Gonna be spotted out. Scan. Oh, and it seems that they're actually going to... Are they going to run into the Earthshaker? But no, both teams had the same idea. They're going to run past each other. Very interesting decision. They did have wards on the map, but now this is the danger spot, and if TKC runs up the wrong side, oh, very lucky. Smoke has disappeared. Oh, look at the damage coming through, and that is the OD and the silencer. Up goes the Weasel. A beautiful play there from the side of APG, and that worked so much in their favor. They had the high ground, and you had OD almost going up, then deciding to go around, but then trying to go up the final steps. Was met with a blinking Earthshaker, as well as the ultimate coming out from the Shadow Fiend. And they now going to want to try and push it, but it seems they decided to go tower. We do have the Bristleback. He is defending very well, trying to get out of the base. Hunter is there. He does have the Rupture available, so at any time, if he had the backup, he could have gone in for Bristol, but he's now been summoned, and he's going to go towards the top lane. They're going to quickly put no defense up. Side of Exdee has definitely going to have to come up with the TPs and try fight this or contend it, but they've decided they're going to go for counter push. That's just going to try and keep them away from the base, and that our has going to go down. Are they going to go back? No, it doesn't seem like it. We do have a TP coming in from the Shadow Fiend. Beautiful blink coming in there from Earthshaker, but he's not going to be able to catch anyone. Getting the... This is definitely not what Exdee would have wanted.
The seeds of fortune.
Seems that Bloodseeker is going to build into Butterfly. Make it very difficult to take him out. Just being on. We have a charge coming in. They have spotted. Oh, actually decided not to go for it. Decision. That's the what? Currently, APG is 5k ahead. Very, very tense into what's going to happen next. It's just one of those games you don't know which way the team fight is actually going to go. It's very, very nerve-wracking. You've got the Odie, who is actually so strong. He's got that BKB up. Got the silencer. He's got that Dragon Lance as well as the off. His Hurricane Pike is Buckley listening.
Invisibility.
Okay. See if stay there for. Where is he going to consider going in there? Yes, it does seem like it. You're able to test it. Exdee seems to be unaware of what exactly is happening now, and they're not contesting it at all. There is a ward over there that's spotting this out, and they're not contesting it. Ooh, Rockley coming in fray. Ooh, Arbut with a beautiful stun conspiracy. They keep going. Sean, beautiful blinding light coming out. Now TKC coming in, using that BKB. Just look at your Spirit Breaker taking so much damage. He's going to charge away, and he is going to go down. Oh my god. Things are not looking good for the side of Exdee right now. TKC is trying to run away, but now he's being swarmed by the APG crew, taking all that damage. Beautiful, beautiful Illuminate coming through. Now it is the turn of the Silencer, and he's just going to try and back away, but no, he's not going to be able to do that. And once again, look at the bottom lane. Now you have Hunter. Hasn't really been fighting with the team that much. He's been split pushing. He's been trying to create space, and will he be able to actually go for this tower at the bottom lane? There's the blood right. Arbut is giving chase. Oh, careful. Toxic has got the Lotus up. Oh, we got a charge coming in. Beautiful. Pumping away, and is going to go down. But just look at those crits, and that is coming there from Akuna. Doing so much damage with that Bloodthorn. Oh, that's helping him so much. But looking at the top lane, this is going to be a hassle now for the side of Exdee. Nice little stun there on Bloodseeker. Fury coming into the fray, using that curse, trying to get rid of those creeps. And this is going to maybe end up in a base race. Another silence coming out there from the Bloodseeker, but that is missing, and everyone is now chasing after the Bristleback. Bristle is in so much trouble. He does pop the BKB. Nice little stun coming out there from the Earthshaker, but TP, yes, Yappa is going to be able to get out of that one. And now everyone wants to chase, but everyone back and chase anymore. Just deciding to stay together, and that might be the best plan that they've had yet. Stick together, get into those team fights. It really does seem that OD is not doing that much damage in 6,000 hit with lead, that's of 8. Imbecile. so much. Strength plus 20. They're gonna want to go for this Rax. Have the ability to do so, but they still need to be careful of the OD. It's just too much happening right now. Illuminate coming through, but oh, OD has been disarmed. He can't attack. Just look at how this Rax is melting. I have a bit of a lag spike here myself.
Guys, bottom barracks have fallen.
Not entirely sure what's happening here, but let's fucking go back. Not entirely sure what's happening. Hopefully we can get back into the game. Not entirely sure what's and that might possibly be what the players are facing at the moment. It could be the reason why they keep disconnecting and the pauses, and now I'm experiencing for myself, and you guys watching live can definitely see what's happening. Waiting to load back into the game. And yes, actually made it back. Do apologize for that, guys. It seems that during that, the side of Exdee has taken out 3 of the heroes and we missed all the action. Damn you, servers, damn you. Exdee, they are now pushing extremely hard. They want to get into the base of APG. Don't know if APG does have potential to actually defend it. Buybacks on. Go down. Bottle doesn't have. Now APG, they are trying to defend this as best they possibly can, but Exdee is swarming them. They want to get into the base. Just look at that. They want to get those towers down. Beautiful charge coming in there from Rockley. OD has to start running. Oh, and Hunter is finding himself in a bit of a difficult position. He has been glimmer caped. I think it was that a glimmer cape. Oh, the damage coming through, but oh, Hunter, running. He's TKC Astral imprisoning himself. Now Fury, Hunter is gonna TP out. A beautiful little blink there from TKC. Just trying to avoid. I would have liked to have seen maybe TP to the top of the hill, but I think that TP range was just a bit too short. But look at this. This is APG creeps in action, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And this is beggars that they are fighting up against. And it definitely seems that this game is going to go into the favor of APG. This is an interesting matchup. We've seen so many fails, but it's been very interesting to watch. But don't go anywhere. We are going to do a little bit of an after-game analysis just to give you guys an idea of what players have actually been. So don't go anywhere. Just have a quick look at the after-game analysis and see what is happening. Just have at the scoreboard, and the net worth currently the highest, and that is on almost 26k. Nice item progression throughout the entire game, and looking at the gold per minute, the highest was 396, and that was by Cloud. But I mean, that is expected from a Nature's Prophet. You definitely want to keep on farming, get those treants pushing and so forth. Nice little game. And this is game 1. Just looking at the net worths, the player levels, pretty much the same. However, Conspiracy looks like on. Oh, it was Rock Lee on the Spirit Breaker after level 18. Pretty much didn't really grow in terms of level. Don't go away, guys. We will be back with game number 2 very, very shortly. So don't go anywhere. See you shortly. And ladies and
Dire team
trade
ban.
are back for
Radiant team's turn to ban.
group stages. One of the lucky enough 1,000 rand, and it would be nice to see any one of these two teams actually make it
Dire team's turn
very
to ban.
well, deservedly. So they've done exceptionally well. First match going to APG, and let's see if Exdee will be able to make a comeback. And of course, I am sponsored by Chaotech, so a big shout out to the boys.
10
Very
seconds remaining.
much. Getting into the bans from Exdee Gaming, they
5
have
seconds
decided to
remaining.
take out the Nyx Assassin as well as a respect ban for that Kotal
Radiant team's
and
turn
the
to pick.
Necro and the Lich being banned out by side. The Night Stalker is now being picked up by APG. Just one of those heroes that has got a lot of mobility around the map. Also, how he can jump over trees, just
10
terrain.
seconds remaining.
Oh, no. This is going to be an absolute
5
nation
seconds
for them.
remaining.
Definitely. It's going to cause some issues. Now, the side of Exdee Gaming have to obviously come up with the first pick. They have gone into their reserve time already. They are considering their options of what they would want to do. Have to wait and see what strategy they match. About a minute and 50 seconds remaining, and they are still deciding. So they're definitely having a hefty chat and see what it is that they're going to first. Shadowfiend that was in the game definitely was in the side. Couldn't really do much, especially with that armor reduction. Now the Magnus, being picked up, and that is a nice pickup there for them. Get a nice little skewer in there. A beautiful little RP. Just bunch them together. That's going to cause issues. But they do have the Night Stalker, obviously. He's going to be able to round
5 seconds
Uvuk,
remaining.
especially nighttime. So, to wait and see what's to happen. Once again, we are going into the reserve time. I definitely feel that Exdee is, working, trying to come back in game number 2. It's a score on the board. I had a look on the Orena website earlier today, and currently APG ranked 18th out of should I say the top 20. See Exdee had a list in terms of
Dire
rankings.
team's turn to pick.
That is where the moment Yakiro, the twin-headed dragon,
Radiant team
has
ban.
now come in, as well as the Venomancer coming in for the side of APG. And we are going into the third ban currently, waiting to see what it is that they feel
10
is going
seconds
to work
remaining.
to the detriment of the lineup that might even be
Dire team ban.
going. They could potentially at the last second decide to go for a different hero instead of the one she wanted to go for, but that all depends on the bans and that we have. The Ancient Apparition has now been banned out by Exdee. Have a second band now, and they definitely taking quite long in terms of their bans.
10 seconds remaining.
That's definitely a sign of concern. They need
5
to
seconds
try and
remaining.
figure out what it is that APG wants to come up with, and definitely have to try and counter it in a way. Hopefully in
Turn
game number
ban.
2 they can come back with a win. Then we will go into a game. But let's focus at the one that we have currently. The Alchemist once again being banned out. Doesn't seem that anyone likes playing against the Alchemist, especially the ability of passing on the Agnums to the teammates.
10 seconds remaining.
Popping that to
Radiant
anyone
team's turn
of
to pick.
APG is going to be absolutely disastrous for them. We do have the Juggernaut and the Sniper now being banned out by APG. They didn't waste any time in doing so. It seems that they have more an idea of what it is like to
10
go for.
seconds remaining.
I'd like to see the Yakiro playing more of a
5 seconds
roaming role.
remaining.
just to try and get especially the mid lane to back off a bit. Give their mid much farming potential as possible. We do have 47 seconds remaining in the reserve time, and they have decided to go for Pudge. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful Pudge. Phalanx on APG side is not going to be happy with that one. That is probably one of his best heroes, if not best hero, and he is currently world ranked for his Pudge. And Phalanx should definitely have an idea in mind of how to counter his best hero. So we'll see how that goes as the game progresses. 2 minutes and 5 seconds in reserve time remaining for APG, who is now taking their time to decide what it is that they would like to go for. We see what they actually come up with. The Magnus going into an RP. You've got the Yakira with the Ice Path, as well as the Macropire. Oh, the Bat Rider coming out, and that is really a good pick in my opinion. I mean, you've got the Pudge and the Magnus, as well as the Akira, which is potentially slow-moving heroes. You know, they don't really start in the early stages of the game running around. You know, they are quite slow, quite bulky, and a Bat Rider is definitely going to target them early in the game to try and get that advantage for APG. Nice little pickup there. I do enjoy playing a Bat Rider myself. It's just one of those irritating heroes, especially with the goo and slowing down your heroes. Popping in that Firefly, just flying overhead, looking down, see them burn. That's a good old Bat Rider there, right there for you. 15 seconds reserve time. And what is it that Exdee is going to pick? Are taking very long to do so, and they have decided to go for Death Prophet. Death Prophet being picked up. Oh, that ultimate. Oh, it's going to cause quite a bit of issues there for APG. Got the Pudge that can hook them in. Oh, it's a lot of damage coming through. Very short duration of time, and those ghosts definitely are going to do quite a bit of damage. We'll see how the Night Stalker, he might potentially start targeting the Death Prophet if he needs to do so, especially nighttime. He's got so much vision, it doesn't really phase him that much, but he'll be able to see what's going on. Might even target the Death Prophet a little bit more. Oh, the Storm Spirit now being picked up by APG. So they do definitely have quite a lot of engagement. I mean, you can have the Storm Spirit going first, the Night Stalker has the option of going first, you can have the Bat Rider, Venom Monster possibly picking up a Blink Dagger, blinking in, popping off his ultimate, and that's going to slow down Exdee even more in terms of the poison and also the damage ticking away, taking off. And the Warlock, I really didn't see a Warlock coming out in India. Yes, they do have the damage, but they don't really have that much of a tank, unless you obviously take Night Stalker for instance. The Anti-Mage is now being banned out by the side of APG, and their final pickup is the Shadow Shaman. So they do have quite a lot of split push potential, and we're definitely going to see how this game is going to progress. And Exdee might come up with a win of the second game. They might go 2-0. We don't know, but stick around and you will definitely find out. The fifth and final pickup, the Slock. Interesting little game there. And just look at how quickly APG picked their heroes. Dog Baddie on the Night Stalker. You've got Toxic Meta on the Bat Rider, Conspiracy on Storm Spirit, Arbut on Shadow Shaman. Yappa is going to be playing on the Venom Answer. Looking at the side of Exdee, Cloud, Magnus, Pudge, Rockley. Got Yakira, Death Prophet, and Slock still needing to be selected. But, this is going to be an interesting matchup. You've got Storm Spirit, can go one-on-one up against the Yakiro. Yakiro obviously is there just for that armor reduction.
10
TKC
seconds remaining.
is going to be going on the Death Prophet. That is a mid-lane Death Prophet right there.
5
Cloud,
seconds
I
remaining.
would possibly assume going into the off-lane position. Is Rockley actually going to roam this game? Hunter on the Slark and Fury on the Yakiro. Let's see what exactly is going to happen in game number 2. I do love the set on Dog Baddie, who is playing Night Stalker. It's an absolutely beautiful set. Looks absolutely evil. This is the battle over good and evil. Which one is which? That is up to you to decide. We are going to get into the action. We hope that you enjoy. This is Exdee Gaming versus APG. And it's going to be an exciting matchup. And they are playing the Orena group stages. Sorry about that. And 15,000 Rand up for grabs for the ultimate winner. Who are you rooting for? Drop a comment section below. Tell me who you think is going to win. And let's get the play. So very quickly, you see that as a move on the properly Fury Slark it Rockley is going to judge. Magnus will finally see Dota will on the side of APG we have Yapper. That's right. Toxic Mid Spirit by Conspiracy. Shadow Shaman by Abut. Finally Dog Baddie Stalker. You see that he already has that Smoke of Deceit. Maybe early ganks in the game. See how Abut. So we're definitely going to see how that is going to go.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, TKC Dota is going to run into that one. Very early engagement there coming out from Dog Baddie. He does pop the avoid and slow down TKC. Magnus is going to have to retreat coming out. Looking at the bottom side of things.
This ain't no
Proceeds.
snowball fight.
Taking them away. And Hunter just stealing that bounty rune very quickly. Going to up his own bounty. Not much worried about the rest. Looking at the top lane, this is going to be a very difficult lane, especially for Cloud. He's going to have to... has he got Skewer first? He hasn't skilled anything as yet, but I think Skewer would be the best option for him. But he's decided to go for the Shockwave for that harassment. But I think Skewer would definitely have been better. In the mid lane, Conspiracy and TKC Dota are battling it out just to see what exactly they can get out of that. But we've got first blood. That's Magnus. That's a very daunting lane for him. Very difficult. He does TP in straight away. That's not spot for Exdee. Or the side of APG. Oh, in this mid lane, Dog Baddie is coming in for a gank. Conspiracy might go down, but he's going to take the long way around. But no, Dog Baddie says leave him alone, and he's actually going to try. Oh, quick healing salve there. This is definitely a quick start from the get-go. Stick in so much for the bullets.
Illusion.
Spirit
A bounty which
spinning
my
on
matriarch will prize.
away from. Actually, should. That's not good. Seems that. You have Rockley coming around the side, sitting and waiting. Doesn't have the hook. He's got the rot available, and Spirit might even. Oh, another engagement there on the toxic meter. He's in a bit of trouble being slowed down there by Fury. Hunter is he going to back away? Sticky Napalm coming out, and now Cougar is in a bit of trouble right there. But toxic meter could possibly, could he go down? Oh, he's baiting Cougar. Is he going to fall for it? Oh, so close. Now we have the rotation coming in there from Dog Baddie. He's going to want to run around, come from the side, but knocked out there by the Pudge. He's not going to be able to get past that one. Nice rot coming in there from Rockley. And that's Sticky Napalm doing so much work in the stages of the game. Dog Baddie. Oh, that hook. I think it was a bit short though. Just seemed to stop just before hooking the Bat Rider. Dog Baddie. Oh, really some. And this Yakiro. Sticky Napalm just do look. That if comes close. Sticky Napalm gets popped on down. Is creating that space for Hunt. Oh, at Dog Baddie running and going to go straight into Pudge. Beautiful rot coming out there. Gonna want to slow him down. Hiding behind trees. Oh, but now it seems that the tables are turned. Beautiful hook coming out. Dog Baddie's in a lot of trouble. Rockley with that beautiful rot, and Fury just sitting at the back punching away, and that is going to end of Dog Baddie. Kill going down to Rockley. Very good kill there by them. Right. The lane out of mana. Common. Pull the wave, but Cloud says nope, that's not going to happen, not today. Nice little net coming out there from Yabut. Slow coming in from Yappa. Skewer going there towards the tower. But Cougar has actually taken quite a lot of damage, and his HP is going to start ticking away. A lot of poison sting coming through, but now mine is. You have Dog Baddie. He is coming from the side, going to try and chase down Cloud, and Cloud is there. Cloud knows, I think knows that he's there. Yes, he does. Just pulling the creeps towards the Night Stalker, and going to try and get away. Yep, he's that's going at Conspiracy in the mid lane. Badly. And at the bottom lane, you do have Toxic Meat taking quite a bit of damage here from. That is because the Fire Breath, I would say, or the Deal Breath, quite good. You have Rockley. Is he main hook. Now we have Hunter, who actually wants to join. Top lane, Cloud. But, at the bottom, we have another engagement. That is Rock Lee in a world of trouble, and I don't think he's actually going to be able to get away. Dark Bad, he gives chase. Now Fury, full jump in there from Hunter. He's taking so much damage from the Night Stalk. Is he actually going to go down? Cougar, oh, Fury is away. That's Batrider that's actually down. Nice little hook coming in. Dog Baddie has been taken out. And that is the Rot. Fury. Oh, Conspiracy going to get that kill. Rockley with the Rot. He does have hook in 3 seconds. And is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to hook him? Conspiracy running. Nice little hook. Beautiful hook there. Conspiracy has got the level 6, but is not going to be able to jump very far. His mana is very low. That was a nice hook there from Rockley, just to bring him back to take that additional damage. Well done to them. Just looking at the top lane here, you do have so much pushing here, and you do have the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman right there does not have his level 6, so he's not going to be able to pop down any snake wards and take down that tower, but that is why Venom own abilities. But look at this. A lot of damage coming out. Hunter is going to go down. Now it's Rock Lee's turn. Rock Lee can't go anywhere. That Rider, that sticking napalm. And they've actually managed to find Fury. Fury is going to go down, but he can't go anywhere. He has been blocked in there by Toxic Meta. And, oh, good. Things are going wrong for the side of Exdee. APG taking control once again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Plague Wards. Still not level 6 on the Magnus, but once he gets that, it tempo of the game does basically going to get that tower down. Conspiracy fine denied, but a little bit too late. Now Venomonster might find himself in a bit of trouble. Do have Rockley coming in. Yapper, oh, nice little businessing there he's got. Oh, look at Yapper. He's gonna go down. Nowhere to go. Oh, Shadow Shaman coming into the fray. Very, very cheeky little Ethan Jock there, I think. For everyone. And this is maybe what Hunter would have wanted. I mean, now he's got the ability to farm as much as he wants. One's scattered around the map. But Hunter is just sticking. Slog has the sort of game. Batrider. Oh, sticky. It's locked.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
Evelyn.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Suicide.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Snake will get popped down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane. So they are going
Middle
for
tower
this
shouldn't
tower.
have to take this abuse.
Criticism. Quite a bit of
Dire's top tower has fallen.
in the mid lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're not really worried into
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
they're getting.
Haste!
Do know that the Slog late game is one of those. He just does so much damage, and the ability of Shadow Dance is just utterly insane.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's top tower is under attack.
mining. Getting dragged into. That's fine. Not enough for. Stalker. Ooh, and he scouts Hunter. Ooh, just look at that. Whoa, beautiful skewer coming in there from Cloud. And now the tides have turned onto Dog Baddie, and they have actually taken him out. What a play from the boys from Exdee. Managed to save Hunter, and just the skewer does come out. Spirit Siphon from AC just to finish. But Veno definitely very much overextended. He's now being chased down by TKC. But everyone joined. Smoke is up. Now we have Toxic Meter in the frame. He has picked up that Blink Dagger. He's going to pop in, and that's Slark. Slark is going to take quite a bit of damage here. Dog Baddie coming in with a beautiful silence. But now it's the Death Prophet. He is in so much trouble. Beautiful Ice Path coming through from Fury. And that poison coming from Yapper. And just look at this carnage happening right now. That is going to be... Oh! No, what is happening? So much damage coming out from APG. Exdee can't really compete with that at this point in time. A lot of damage coming through. Even the Spirit Siphon draining the health from the APG is not helping at all. And now they are able... That was a heroes that dropped 4. I think, I'm not entirely sure the battle as it unfolded. It's absolutely insane gameplay coming out here from APG. They knew exactly what they wanted to do when they took the draft, and this is the type of Dota that's not happening. They're not really worried much of running off farming. APG wants to fix the game. They want to make it a 2-0 game. Oh, another hook missed there from Rock Lee, and it doesn't seem to. Rock thinks he's going to be able to split push. Now that rider is creeping onto him. Beautiful little napalm Hunter on his way through the. He needs to be very caught, and that will be very bad for him. At the items for Night Stalker, got the phase boots as well as the shadows. With him, ulti is not up as yet. To position, Yapper is coming in. Scan does come out. He has smoked out. Dog Baddie running up. Find anyone yet, but
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
very good. So going for smoke. Does have see it. Easily get out of that one.
Where's the party?
Dragon.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're trading blow for blows. Both teams going for.
Radiant's top tower is under Radiant's top tower is falling. Dire's
Oh,
bottom tower is shattered.
another miss. But it seems that yeah, Exdee is going for
tower has looked better.
tower right now. If a
Dire's
fortification
structures
does come up, TK actually there. Damage to
Dire's
armor.
bottom tower is being chipped away.
Now to break loose.
Just as much help as bottom.
Now Toxic, he gets hooked up by Rockley, and that's going to be the end of him. But now TKC, he's in a bit of trouble. He's also going to go down. Beautiful tree there to Yapper, and he is doing exceptionally well. Managed to take out the Bat Rider. Engagement. Seen that APG moment. What a second. Doesn't really seem that they committed. Go for our. It's more seems like they're going in for it, trying to come away from the top or the bottom side of the map, enabling actually down. Hunter is definitely have the Bat Rider that is sneaking up towards him. Good. Has the vision, he should be able to Bat Rider. No, it doesn't have the vision. Definitely going to that one. Bat Rider coming down, he has spotted the Pudge, and Sticky Napalm coming out, just slowing him down that much more. Ooh.
As if I wasn't slippery enough.
It's like he does have the Shadow Blade. Stacking there. Hunter going into dangerous grounds. He's going to find Yapper, but just look at that damage. Also coming out from Yapper. And oh, he might even go down here. Hunter is definitely, he wants to get the kills, but now he's overextended and he's found himself in a very, very difficult position. Arbut has actually caught him up with the net. Beautiful hook coming out, but oh, it's not going to be enough. Wow, he really, really did try so hard to get him down. And look at that Sticky Napalm. He's now being caught up. And oh, Lasso doing so much just to pull him back. And this is going to be the end of Fury. And Toxic Meta is going to take the kill. Beautiful, beautiful fighting there. Just look at all of this carnage happening. It's absolutely insane. Was a sook there from the Pudge. Absolutely on target, but just not enough to save the Slark. Fortunately, down. But I do feel that APG has actually stopped pushing, much as they did earlier in the game. That definitely it could cause some sort of backlash. How that for them. Hunter now is on the hunt, running around scouting for one. APG seems to be pushed into a... Are they going to be able to battle their way out? Conspiracy is good, but now we have Dog Baddie moving away. He is running at the speed of Doc, should I rather say. It's nighttime, so this is where he dives. Missing down. Nobody. Scouting out to see what exactly. Essentially. Oh, Hunter very quickly jumping away there. Now we have Pudge. He is sitting inside the bush, waiting for him to make a mistake. Oh, the creeps are there to knock them out. Now bunching up. They are going for Roshan. Snake wards have been popped down. He's taking quite a bit of damage there from Roshan. He does have the escape mechanism. That's Hook coming out. Oh, look at the macro fire. This damage is absolutely insane. Beautiful little RP coming out there. And they are fighting like there is no tomorrow. Shadow Shaman does go down as well as the Magnus. Now Hunter, he is fighting, but he can't do that much. So much damage. Oh, double
kill.
That is Death Prophet as well as the Pudge is going to come down, and this is providing them and middle lane if they wanted to. Toxic Meter is doing exceptionally well on the sticky napalm.
Gold for me.
Does seem that Slark is struggling a bit. Needs to get some more items up. He is going to go for Toxic Meter. He's going to, yep, he's going to go pounce. Doing so much damage, but now Dog Batty coming into the fray once again, turning the tide on Hunter. There's not much that he can actually do.
Days.
Could this be the beginning of the this game for Exdee? They are trying really, really hard to actually have a breakthrough, get a nice little kill going. You know, any of the heroes that they take out right now, it's going to provide them quite a lot of gold. You have Pudge sitting side lane once again, trying to get those, but there's just too many creeps in the way, and just very, very difficult to actually do anything. Can't get those hooks. Yes, you know, someone is out of position, which Pudge is really hoping for. As you can see, he's sizing up the Veno.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They really, really want up lane, but look at Exdee right now. They decided, screw that.
Radiant's middle tower
Can't fight them. A tier tower in the top lane.
They're beating on Dire's
You have the
tower.
exorcism available. Mid lane, that is going to go down. Snake Ward, yes, is available, but they're not going to use that right now.
Radiant's middle tower
Ooh,
is
Hunter
under
finding
attack.
himself in the
Are those
action there.
cracks in Dire's
Using
top
that
tower?
other blade.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now Hunter
They're beating on
is
Dire's
getting
top
out of
tower.
there. Dog Baddie. What is he going to do? Is he actually going to... Back.
I'll take that.
Only the brace that has towers room. It's a quick... If it...
Over here now. I'm over here.
Wasting it. Spot. He's got that full staff, so if he wants to, he can full staff and use that poison. No, it's going to a hand, especially with all the damage being out rest of APG. Now we do have a blink up, and that is the Pudge that is actually being taken out right now. Very, very quick jump coming in from Conspiracy, as well as that shockwave. Lightning bolts from the Shadow Shaman. Conspiracy just moving up to the top hill. What is going on? So much damage happening. Towers with them.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Gold.
attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Now, what is it that Exdee can do? It is possibly the dying moments of the game. Can they come back? Can they get a beautiful RP? Do have Blink Dagger available, but they are not grouping up. They keep splitting up, and just look at that. Magnus has now been taken out. He has been hexed, and that is Magnus that is going to go down. We do have Cougar. We should rather say Hunter. Oh! Another one going down. We have buybacks coming in. This is absolute carnage. Ice Path coming through. We've got Hunter trying his utmost best. We have a silenced up Storm Spirit. Yes, he's going to go down, but he does have the Aegis of Immortal. And that is a Storm standing back up and saying, screw you guys, we're going to take this Rax, we want it. But now, looking at the toxic meter, he's taking so much damage, he is actually going to go down. That is the first death for them in this fight. And now the game is being turned. Yappa is going to go down. Beautiful kill going there. Hunter will be more than happy with that one. It's going to get quite a bit of gold. And they've managed to defend that Rax. But I don't think it's over as yet. They are coming back into this fight. APG, they want to continue going for the push. They've got the armor reduction coming from that Bat Rider, who's going to help them, especially with that sticky napalm. And it's additional damage. Even whenever he attacks, it's Firefly. It's doing so much damage. But it is nighttime, and this is the time that Night Stalker does shine. Does have that. Oh, just look. The Shadow Shaman is trying absolutely everything to get away. He actually did very well. Lasted longer than most. It go down. Firefly grabbed. No, he hasn't grabbed anyone. I think there were just too many around and he wasn't sure of the target. Able. It's in. Oh, what is happening at the bot lane? We have Agnes coming down. Oh, beautiful skewer there on Doc Batty. He scored nicely, little stun there. Oh, ball back there by Rockley, and Doc Batty. He's running for his life and he's doing absolutely everything he can to get out of there, and it doesn't seem that he is going to be able to escape that. He did very, very well, ran around like a crazy thing, and managed to back. That just gives APG that little bit of extra time. The lane, they have used about a minute cooldown before they can use it again, and that is hopefully the strategy that APG wanted to come with. Just delay the game, get them to come back, let's push it out a bit more, and they are doing that very, very well. We have Exdee in mid lane, but oh, Magnus is gonna go down, and that is to but the hook from Pudge was too late. I don't even think he actually got him. It was like split second. Now APG, they are pushing towards the top lane. Want to go for this Rax. TKC coming in, another hook not going the way of Pudge, and this Plague Ward is so much damage. Nice little blink in there. Don't think that he actually got any, or actually died. Look at Veno taking so much damage. Actually silenced up, but has that Poison Nova available. That is 2 Rax that is actually down. This is not good for the side of Exdee. They are trying really hard. Pudge. Say, oh, Sean. Not back up. That is what they could be waiting for.
I deserve this.
Back any second.
Only other bats will know what's the case.
Spawn. Have that right. It's invis. 20 seconds for that lasso. Doesn't want to be off guard. Stalker. Oh, everyone is running around.
I'll take that.
Everything to get the upper hand. Sprint in the bot lane. Ooh, beautiful blink in there. And that is going to be Fury. Is going to take so much damage. Beautiful little kill coming in, taking that last hit. But now, are they going to go able to split push? Are they going to go as a 5-man stack and ram through the side of Exdee? They do have the ability to do so. Not bad. He does scout out Hunter. Going to back. They don't need to bother with the top. They have done what they need to do. Side to
Zip zap.
I've decided to go for it.
Fear quiets magic.
He's not going to survive the onslaught. What cheese. Not bad.
Roshan's down. I touched her.
Right.
Immortality is mine.
Pushing to hot lane.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Easily. Dagger is up his staff. Shaman. Conspiracy has got that
Where's the party?
20 bloodstone. Look at that regen plus 55. 6 second. Regen.
Zap. I'm over here.
Fortune's changed.
Fusion.
Oh, it seems that the scan does come out. 6 minutes. Waits for it. He needs. Does have the type of insight. What about the magic one? Definitely. One. Stamina. Have everything. Smoke is up. Stalker does have that. They're going to catch the slug, and he's maybe can only rely on. So, but wait for it. That's a quick jump off there. Just look at the damage coming through. Oh, ho, ho. Very, very quickly. But Magnus is going to pay the price. Beautiful hook coming out there. Dapper is now going to try and run away. That is much still in the frame. Just look at the amount of damage coming through. We have the buyback coming in from Magnus. That is Storm Spirit to go down, but he is going to get back up with the help of the beautiful RP coming through. Oh, he couldn't get the skew off. Shadow Shaman got him. Oh, Conspiracy just getting out of there. But once again, Magnus is going to go down. Is it? Oh, what is happening? That is probably the best hook that I've seen Pudge this whole entire game. But that is Hunter. Oh, on a killing spree. Is this the time for Exdee to come back? Are they going to be able to push? Are they going to be able to get that second tier tower? Only time will tell. They're now pushing as a unit. moving together. This is what they should have been doing a long time ago. But Hunter changing that team fight so well, and they've managed to counter the attack. Now they can go on to the push. We still have the twin-headed dragon. He has been rooted up. Beautiful jump in there, and he is going to go down. Dominating kill there to Hunter. Now they can go for the second tier tower. It seems if they want to, they can possibly go and take the tower and the racks. They do have the ability to do so. Hunter is easily taking out those creep waves. They don't need to worry, but yes, they are going for it. They are pushing that lane. We've only got the Shadow Shaman, and he does have that Snake Wards available. Is he going to use it? He's not going to drop it down. Hunter is being hooked away, but nice little stun going in there onto the Storm Spirit. He's just going to Fuel Scepter his way out of that one and get out of the way. But we do have a pause coming in, and that gives me a brief moment to breathe quickly. This game seems to have turned the tide. The pace is definitely started going up, and this is the part of the games that I like. I really need to take a sip of this icy cold water. And it seems that we have a bit of a tea break happening right now. As you can see there, Hunter needing to use the ladies' room. Does that mean he's sitting down? We don't know. Maybe we should ask him after the game. Hopefully he says no. I would definitely be disturbed if he says that he's sitting down. Not something that a man should do. But okay, that's his life choice. If he wants to go for it, let's go for it. But anyway, just looking at that net. Venomancer on 19,000. The Storm Spirit on 19,000. It's just a lot of gold. I mean, 15k in team worth ahead of that of Exdee. I mean, yes, they can go for it. What possibly could happen here? But obviously, Shadow Shaman does not have the travel. Be able to TP down, drop a snake back if it needs to. Like the perfect opportunity to actually go and Egypt. Yeah. Where it does jump forward. Force back.
I'll take that.
Not bad, he still has that on the bottom, I think. One to go. Does have the snake wards available. Top of down. That is just going to help them. Actually have Finna. Welcome, Bad. Thank you very much for. I do hope that you enjoy the casting as well. What is it that APG is going to do? Are they going to go rotate around, you know, maybe do a little bit of a sidestep, hit the side of Exdee towards the bottom side, maybe rotate towards the mid? Are they just going to go try and decide to crash straight through mid? I mean, they've got the snake wards available. The Agnum's not on the Shadow Shaman as yet, but I mean, that doesn't matter. Focuses those snake wards onto tower. It is going to do quite a bit of damage, but we do now have the smoke coming out. They are pushing towards the bottom lane. We do have Fury. He is sitting there waiting to see if they're going to pitch up, but now Yappa reveals himself. Beautiful jump in there from the Batrider. Oh my word, and the damage is real. Look at Rock Lee trying to fight Dark Baddie, but oh, he's been rooted. And Exdee is definitely doing very well to keep the tower standing up. That snake wards have been popped. It's the twin-headed dragon as well as the Night Stalker that has gone down. yet they've not managed to break high ground. Exdee is standing their ground very, very well, and it's going to be very, very difficult for them to get back in. So now they got to wait again another minute and a half before the Shadow Shaman has got the Snake Wards up. He is working towards that Agnum Scepter. It is going to allow the Snake Wards to split their shots, but still the same amount of damage. And that is possibly what they could be waiting for. Also the Roshan possibly back in a couple of minutes. That right is definitely not. TKC does have that Rod of Atos, as well as the Pipe of Insight. Do have Magnus trying to get that additional farm up. Go for. Personally, I would have felt no, maybe get that damage up. You have your disabled dragon yet to go that ice path. Oh, but look at this conspiracy! Easily making way with the Magnus. So effortlessly. And he's got 24 charges on that Bloodstone right now. Night Stalker running around. Got the Agnum Scepter up. There's a lot of vision for him at this moment. Other ports coming up. It could be lag once again, or some sort of delay, and as you saw, for those that stayed during the first game, even myself disconnected at one stage, and unfortunately missed a team fight, which turned the tide a little bit, but yeah, APG did definitely come back from that one. Back into the game, the pause has moved. Oh, quick jumping there on the shame. Gets taken out so quick. Once again, the lag. Look at that. And I'm trying to get back into the game as quick as I possibly can. I really do apologize.
Who could turn away from this battle?
Thank you, my beauties.
Back into the game. We have an Invis rune. 25 charge. That's done. We do have Pudge moving into the side. Oh, he's not going to be able to hit anyone, but he does have that Aether Lens, and that is just going to. Smoke out. Yes, there we go. Looking at a Bat Rider, he is moving into position. Is he going to be able to catch anyone off guard? There is no vision on them at the moment, but the scan does come out. They know that someone is there. They don't know who yet. They're going to run into beautiful little lasso there. And this poor Magnus is being targeted so hard this entire game. And Hunter is just going to leap out of that one. But now, as you can see, Storm Spirit is moving forward. He's been silenced up, but still now it is a 4v5. This could potentially give the side of APG the advantage that they needed. Once again, they're going for Roshan. I highly doubt that APG will be able to stop them. See where Roshan. He's got the Ages of Immortal and he's got the cheese.
I touched any of these ones.
Immortality is mine. Regeneration.
Seems that they're wanting to actually go for this right now. Everyone from Exdee is backing back to base. They want to stay high ground. They really want to get up here. The snake wards, yes, is available, and the split shot as well. They can fight in amongst. Oh, that was a nice little hook there. Just trying to get in there. Oh, Ice Path coming in there from Fury. Oh, Conspiracy popping the BKB. He's going to get out of there. But another fight breaking out, and that is Shadow Shaman in a wall of trouble. He just force-staffs his way out. Hunt is not able to kill him. Conspiracy also dropping very low on HP. That Macropire is still burning their way, as well as the ulti, the Nova from Yappa. And this is a fight going all horribly wrong. What is happening right now? We do have a buyback coming in there from the Yakiro and Storm Spirit. Fuel Scepter. Oh, he's been silenced up. He's not going to be able to jump out. And he is going to go down. Yes, he's going to go down. TKC getting a mega kill. And Hunter on a wicked sick streak. And this should be Exdee Gaming pushing towards the side of APG right now. But there's so many creeps and the lane has been pushed out. Absolutely beautiful play there from the side of Exdee. They defended so well. Beautiful play. Got the Storm Spirit that's back. 18 charges on the Bloodstone. He is at max level. Much. Now Exdee Gaming pushing forward.
Haste.
They're going to be able to get this Rax. Are they going to attempt it?
Dire's middle tower
Fury is
isn't
moving
going to last
forward.
long.
Oh, I think that actually missed. Oh, beautiful jump in there. Oh, Shadow Shaman. Oh, just look at this fudge. Taking so much damage, but that's a 4-man's wipe. Buyback in from the Storm Spirit, but was that a wise move for him to come in back? Yes, he's got the BKB, but he can still go down. Going to fall back, and this seems to be the game for Exdee. Exdee is definitely trying to get in the fray of things. They want to counter Rax, get a Rax out. Are they going to back? Are they going to push forward? But no, it seems that they're going for a double Rax. Second tower falling down inside the base of APG, and they're now pushing to Rax, which falls into position. Now they are they backing? Yes, they've decided to back, and this puts so much pressure on the side of APG. Yes, they've got their creeps pushing down towards the bot lane, the top lane rather, but it's easily dealt with by Cloud, and he can definitely out of base. Good plays from both of the teams, and now it's just a up and down version of what all is going to happen, and they are pushing. Absolutely.
Invisibility.
He has been forced back. Their lane. Can easily deal with this wave. I think he needs right now that refresher. little bit of more.
Fun begins.
Someone. Feel that Magnus.
Are those cracks in Dyer's top tower? Dyer's top tower has fallen.
Playing more 5 ability. That Firefly. Oh, and the hook actually misses. But Hunter is
Double damage.
has popped. Out of it.
Thank you, my beauties.
Illusion.
Slow down quite a bit. Oh, nice little quick blink. Oh, that was the Batrider that actually got caught off guard. Beautiful little skewer coming in there. This is 4v5. This is not what APG bargained for. They've got Cougar in there. He's got the Lincolns on him, straight going for that tower. The Exorcism coming out there from the Death Prophet and all easily taking down that tower. And Snake Wards have to be popped. There's no other way to try and keep side of it. This game is slowly but surely turning in favor of Exdee. They've been defending all game. They've always been on the back foot, and all of a sudden they've decided enough is enough. I think we are strong enough now. We can actually try and take it right now. A little bit of time before Roshan gets back.
Regeneration.
There yet.
Visibility.
I'll take that.
Very, very careful over there. Oh, you have Night Stalker. Isn't it? Oh, Batrider. Very, very dangerous position. Very, very far overextended. Rest of the team is quite far behind him. It's not that close. Very, very careful. They've already got the bot. They're clearing up the wave. Now the creeps can push it. They can possibly. And Roshan also. Quite short. Nice little jumping. Going up onto Prophet. Nice little hit coming in from Habut. And that is going to be 100 seconds at Death Prophet is out of the game. Don't buyback. Yes, he does have buyback. So that's it. Out of 8 to this top tower of Exdee. The tower is gone, but they need to get in there. Are they going to wrap around towards mid? We do have Yakiro, the twin-headed dragon, as well as Rock Lee coming back to the base. Arbut is there. He does. Oh, beautiful little hook coming in there, and they are helping. Everyone is just jumping in and getting that Pudge away from Shadow Shaman, and this little ward right here that gave away the Shadow Shaman. Beautiful. Pudge has not spawned. They are definitely waiting for that to happen, and once that does, I think all hell's gonna break loose. Gonna go for it. hammer away. Not there. Quite long to get back.
Fortune's changed.
Oh, so well. They were in a defensive stance long ago. And Roshan is back. And if they want to go for it, yes, they are definitely going for this one. But Roshan is taking so much damage. Once again, he does have the. I'd like to him. Oh, beautiful little. First, he's got the Ages of Immortal. Oh, Hunter jumping in, but it really get anyone. This could be a very, very dangerous fight now. This could be the game fight. Looking at buybacks, Shadow Shot, Bat Rider, don't buybacks. Oh, he's gonna go down. He's gonna be out for 150 seconds. But as have buyback available. It just feels that APG is stuck between a rock and a hard place. They are trying so hard to get uphill, but the defense from Exdee is absolutely
For me.
they're doing absolutely everything they can. Get in now. We still don't have a refresher. Shadow Shot has picked up.
Illusion.
Scouting out the field of going to back away. This fight, a game-winning fight. There, that rider is there. Beautiful lasso, just pulling the Death Prophet out just to try and avoid that exorcism from coming out. But yes, they are going to be able to do that. Death Prophet does not have buyback. That's very, very, very bad for him. Toxic. Oh, he's going to go down to Hunter. And that is the Bat Rider going down. Bat Rider also does not have buyback available. Conspiracy jumping out of that one. Look at that Snake Ward. So much damage. Taken a second Rax.
Looking for me? Come over here.
Make up for lost time.
I back into the game. Exdee are pushing. It seems that they're going to want to game or go for final Rax that is up. Shadow Shaman has used the Snake Ward. He's got more than a minute before that is available, and that is hopefully what they wanted. Now finally they can do something. They don't have the harassment of the Snake Ward. Dog Bear has been rooted up. Oh, and just look at that hood coming out from Pudge, as well as the poison. Just look at that damage coming through. That is the quick buyback there. Exdee is going for it. Oh, but they get chased back. Slock. Mega Creeps finally. Nice little jump in there and dominating by Conspiracy. What are they going to be able to do right now? Yakiro not have buyback. He's out for 400 seconds. That's more than a minute. APG definitely, they need to push. There is no question about it. Even if they do a split push, go in the mid lane, go in the bottom lane, just go into the lanes and push it out. That's the only thing they can really do right now. Just to keep the Mega Creep away from their base as they possibly can. Are they going to want to go for another Rax? Maybe even try to equalize with Mega Creeps. can definitely try and do that, but a split push is the only thing that they can really do now. Smoke does get popped, and that is toxic thing. Using that Firefly to get rid of Mega Creeps, and they are absolute tank. At APG, it has decided to go bot lane with Snake available. Shaman. They need to get Shadow Shaman close enough to pop down that Snake Wards. That Snake Wards is definitely going to do a lot of damage very, very quickly. It is going to disrupt the team fight. Now you have Yapper. He's also got his Poison Nova available. He's got the Butterfly. He's also got the Mjolnir. So he can definitely do quite a lot of damage. But it now seems that they're going to want to go in. Hunter is invisible, but a beautiful root coming out. Storm Spirit is using that Ul Scepter. And Batrider is pulling them away. Another root coming out. Now they are caught in. But that Snake Ward has now been popped down. Everything is absolutely in total chaos, and that is the Batrider going down. Poison Nova being popped down there by the Venom Monster. Snake Ward's doing so much damage, but it hasn't focused that tower in a couple of seconds, but now finally it does. Just look at the amount of damage coming through, and Storm Spirit is going to go down. Snake Wards are there? No, Snake Wards I think has actually been taken out. It's only the big wards from the Venom Monster that are there. They managed to take down a tower. And Yapper quickly back just to stop from coming in. There's not much he's going to be able to do. They failed to get the Mega Creeps in, and they're going to pay for that mistake. And Exdee Gaming definitely has the upper hand right now. They can simply push with the Mega Creeps, which is going to do so much damage. This Batrider is not really going to be able to stop them. Unless he picks up maybe the Agnum Scepter, so it may be a lasso more than one of the heroes. And back, but Exdee is pushing with the Mega Creeps. They've got planes pushing. You've got everyone from APG waiting in the wing, and just look at the amount of damage happening here. That thunder or lightning from the Shadow Shaman does absolutely nothing. Mega Creep. This is going to be just one of those fights. It's do or die. They've got to contend with the Megas. They've got to defend against the heroes. They have not called it GG. They are not giving up. They're going to fight to the end. They want to stay in the fight. Everything is now dependent on this one fight. However, will APG be able to push through the Mega Creeps in time if they win a team fight with a complete team wipe and still be able to get in enemy side? The only way that they're going to be able to do that is to put a route of travel onto the Shadow Shaman, maybe a TP towards any one of towers. Maybe you can just smoke up and run in down. It doesn't really matter. He has got definitely can take access. He should be able to do that quite comfortably. It would be a very, very nice backdoor to see. We don't know if that's going. Currently, Exdee is in, and they are preparing way on. Don't that any one of them is not available. Pudge doesn't have. Agnes doesn't have. Even on the so now they are trying to give APG that flexibility. However, where Exdee is, they have to contend against Mega Creeps. Difficult. Such odd game. Exdee is just leveling in them. APG might win.
Bounty, which my matriarch will prize.
Absolute trouble. One is up. That is what Exdee. Just to rub salt in the wounds. Oh my. Hunter, he doesn't care. He's gonna go for it. APG's got the. This obviously. This APG somehow miraculously pushes through all of the mega creeps, and they will be able to get into these battles and the game. It's not going to be easy. They've got a hell of a task ahead of them.
Radiant took down Roshan. I trust there was a good reason.
Touch. Running into place is there. Touch that. I really don't see this one. Done very, very well, and they might surprise us. Oh, Ice Boss missing.
Dyer's middle tower isn't going
Shadow
to
Shaman.
last long.
He's gonna be full.
It looks like Dyer
That Snake Wood. He's gonna have to. Come down. Beautiful ulti coming up. But Exdee, they are fighting a massive battle. They're doing everything they can. Venomonster goes down and he buys back, and that's the Night Stalker that's also going to go down. Buyback, no he doesn't. He's a 4v5, and this game going to go in favor of Exdee. Yapper is trying so hard to actually get him down. He's going to manage to do so, but now Ages of Immortal. That's going to be harder for them to. Has been next up. Nice little shackle coming in there from the common. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Well played. Oh, yo. And it seems that they are actually managing to out. Are they going to be able to actually pass? There's Bat Rider. He's got the Shiva's Guard up. Got obviously the side. And APG surprisingly pushing very, very well past these mega creeps. They've still got Slark to deal with. Does have the buyback. Gonna be they need to do this right now. If they don't do this game is over. They really gonna have to pull something out the hat. And APG does have the so. See what's going to happen. Oh, nice little blink, and just look at that cheeky little blink, as well as the snake wards being popped down. everything is going wrong now for the side of Exdee. Just look at all of this damage coming through. The Glyph of Fortification does come out. Got one tower more to contend with. Is the Snake Ward's going to be able to take down? Oh. Wow. Oh. Spirit down. They managed to get one down one of the racks. They're really trying so hard. And a lot of respect to them. They're not giving up at all. And no, it's just insane this game goes. But Cloud says screw this. I'm just gonna go straight up. Hunter decides to join him, as well as the twin-headed dragon hero. And this Venomancer is gonna have a hell of a time here just to try and defend. Slark is in Viz. He's coming in, he's going straight for the tower. He's gonna want to get this down. Magnus jumps in, beautiful ice path coming through. And that is GG. Game number 2, 70 minutes long, going to Exdee. And this forces it into game number 3. And ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 is going to be absolutely epic. And I hope that you guys are still watching. For those that's watching, big ups, thank you for the support. We will be taking a very short break, and don't go away. We will be back with a game number 3. are back. Thank you very much for sticking around. This has been an absolutely interesting matchup. Game number 1 went to APG and game number 2 in favor of Exdee. So we are here in game number 3. And this is the Orena group stages. The winner of the, should I say, small tournament walks away with 15,000 rand. And definitely I can think of a couple of ways to spend that. As usual, it's your boy Latre and sponsored by Chaotech. Thank you very much, boys and girls and gamers across from wherever you are watching. Thanks for joining me, and let's get straight into the action. We have the first bans out for the side of APG. They have decided to take out the Leech as well as the Necro, and the first pickup is the Nature's Prophet. And on the side of Exdee, they have gone for the Night Stalker. Looking at the bans out for Exdee, they have taken out the Nyx Assassin as well as the Keeper of the Light, aka Kotl, aka the... what is it? Oh, that moment that you hit a blank just when you're on a roll, and you shall not pass. Anyone knows who that is, hit a comment in the section, especially for those watching online. I had a look, yeah, and there was a comment on Facebook. So like 3 people watching, but you know what? Who cares? It's 3 people more watching. There were other sorts of games, but APG and Exdee definitely worth it to come and watch. I do hope that the casting is of acceptance. We do have the Spirit Breaker being picked up now by APG, and we've got 15 seconds normal time for the side of Exdee to pick their hero.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Once again, the Magnus does get picked up by Exdee. Worked out for them pretty well in the previous game number 2. I mean, they did win the game. But I mean, they barely scraped through. Aperture gave them such a run for their money.
5 seconds remaining.
It would be absolutely awesome if we actually get to see these 2 teams in the Orena LAN finals. And that would be pretty awesome. Right, so we have the Juggernaut that is now being banned out by Aperture Gaming, and waiting for Exdee to have a pick for their ban. I think the Night Stalker in the previous game was on the side of Aperture. I think Exdee's decided, right, we can show you, maybe we can do it better than you guys do, but very well. This definitely brings us to 3. Also, just a very quick mention for the guys out in Cape Town and wherever in South Africa you are. The GAC LAN is going to be happening, I think, on the 6th of October, if I'm not mistaken. I will definitely double check that, so go to the website, the link is provided on the page. Go give them a support. It's great things happening, absolutely fun. They help in terms of weekend, and I had a blast. Casted their Dota events. The vibe is just absolutely amazing. So big ups to GAC. Will definitely, or myself will definitely be reaching up for the next event. Having a look at the next couple of bans is the Puck on the side of Aperture, as well as the Sniper that is being banned now. Ancient Aperture. He hasn't made his appearance in any of the games as yet. Apparently the Ancient is quite potent. Some of
Dire team's turn to pick.
Tide Hunter. Oh, I haven't seen a Tide Hunter. Oh, I just love that hero. It's just one of those heroes that makes you think twice before actually going into a team fight. Obviously after that ultimate has been used, it's not that much of a bother, But I mean, he's really going to throw a spanner in the works for the side of Exdee, and they need to be wary of that. They still have the silencer available, which they had in game number 1, who did very well, and they can obviously still go with that. The option of the Shadow Fiend is available, who will also do quite well, especially bringing down armor, and that is definitely going to help them so much. Just waiting on third from the side of Exdee.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
And the Dazzle. Oh. That is a very dangerous pick. I mean, Aperture Gaming now has the option of picking up the axe. Now, as most of you should know, and for those who don't know, axe is the direct counter. Axe's culling blade goes straight through the grave. It's not going to help one bit that Dazzle graves, unless obviously the culling blade is on cooldown. But we might even see a axe pop into either a pick for either of the teams, but Aperture has said no brother, we're gonna go with the Troll Warlord. He's going to do so much damage, and he's going to help, especially with the Spirit Breaker. Axe is going to be absolutely insane.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
See, definitely taking their time and picking this one. We've got 45 seconds in reserve time remaining, and they have decided once again to go for the Slock.
Dire team's turn to ban.
Oh, Alchemist. It's now been banned. Alchemist also hasn't made his appearance in any of the games tonight. Seem that they really like playing against Alchemist, especially with the ability to those active scepters to make things very difficult.
5 seconds remaining.
Final ban for Exdee is definitely taking quite a while. We've got 16 seconds to decide who they don't want to play against, who they want to avoid Aperture from actually picking. Hopefully throw something there that's going to disorientate them, and once again the Warlock actually gets banned out. Final pick for Exdee, and they have decided to go with the Death Prophet. Death Prophet really did not do that. In terms of pushing the towers and team fights, Death Prophet was quite strong, especially with the Exorcism available. I mean, pushing those towers in the team fights, you've got the Magnus in there, you've got the Dazzle to bring down their armor, you've got the heal that's coming through. So that's a lot of damage that Dazzle actually brings to the table. Not only that, I mean, the Magnus can be protected at any time, especially with that grave. But once again, it is still available. Are they going to go with an axe? Just don't know. Seconds. And
Choose your hero.
oh, that is Axe. I've got no words for this. I mean, in a sense, I feel that you know, Exdee literally did this to themselves, picking up the Dazzle so early. I mean, this is like giving candy to a baby and then taking it away. I mean, Axe the direct counter to Dazzle. I really don't know if the Dazzle was a good pick, but the Axe definitely, it's going to cause quite a lot of issues, and the Dazzle is unfortunately not going to be able to stop
5
him.
seconds remaining.
And it's just one of those things. But hopefully, Exdee might be able to something out of the bag for this one. I really don't know. But we're going to head into game number 3, and thank you once again for. I do hope that game.
Prepare for battle.
Right, and straight action. So the players on the side of APG have got Nature's Prophet played. Axe Wolf played by Appa. Spirit Breaker, that is a boot. Finally, I done. Slock is going to be played by Dazzle on Night Stalker played by Rock. Agnes finally Tita. So currently
30 seconds to battle.
has been scouting out. See what it's up. Now we have Exdee not wasting it. They want to go into the way of things. That's going to Slock. He's run into Abuti back away and stealing.
This ain't no snowball fight.
Prophet. Whoa, ho, ho. That one was stolen by Cloud. Very well done there for him. Get that one, but now he might be in a bit of trouble there. Just going to back away. Pretty well done there. Steal that. You have Nature's Prophet sitting on the side. What?
Approach you.
It's fuck. Oh, Hunter. Oh, he's going to. Has the vote. Still skilled in siding. Oh, but we do have a charge on Fury, and Fury might even be the first to go down. A lot of damage coming through, and Dog Baddie is going to get that. That is a nice void going to a bit. Yappa, he's just having a ball time in top lane. So much fun, but now Rock Lee might find himself in a bit of trouble. We do have another charge coming in, and that is Habut. And oh, Dog Baddie gets another kill there. What's it? Up to side of game in the mid lane. I've got Instinct C. just and have a shot. Double dog baddie. Abut. Oh ho ho. Abut going to get that kill onto Fury. Things are not looking good. Hunter says, screw it, I'm going to go to the top lane. They need to swap positions. And I think Yapper is going to go bot now. He's having a lot of fun.
Bounty.
Right onto them. Has moved as well. Very, very quick switching from both sides. Another charge in the mid lane, and TKC Dota might actually go down here. He does use that Spirit Siphon to actually heal himself up a little bit. Does very, very well to do so. Up in the top lane, the harassment is quite real, and Dog Baddie just stealing the farm as much as he can. Once again, I think we're going to stay at the top lane for a while. Let's look at this nice little pool here. They can't do it to the side, so they're just going to eat their way through the right here, and that is just going to help them sleep. Unfortunately, not able. Agnes now has gone down, but still going to be up against. Running in there. Oh, nice little call there. That's just not going to be enough to take him out. He does have the skewer available. But looking at the top lane, just look at this. They are not scared at all. They are rushing Exdee, and we do have a charge coming in. That is going to be brave, but is that going to be enough to keep him alive? That's going to wear off by the time that Spirit Breaker gets there. Now, looking here, this is Toxic Meter taking so much damage from Rockley. And Rockley is going to get that, but Abut comes in. Oh, but Dog Baddie gets that kill spree. That was just enough to provide that, to actually that kill down. TKC in mid lane, doing not badly in top 4 net worth. Have the work out for them. Rockley is harassing like no tomorrow, trying absolutely everything to a side of APG from farm. We do have I think there's some TeamSpeak issues that you guys have, and hopefully this time around I myself don't disconnect it. Well, it's happened twice in game 1 and in game 2.
Fighting recommence.
Gold for me.
Oh, looking at the middle lane, Rockley, he Percy is there, and now Rockley is coming in forward. He's got the void available, but he's not going to be able to use it. And look at the top again. Just look at this harassment coming through, stealing those stacks.
Haste.
We've got a haste rune right here. This could be very, very bad for the axe. Charge on her. That is coming in the form of the Spirit Breaker. Jump on there. Yeah, Grave is available. That one at the bottom lane, we've got Yappa in a lot of trouble. Quickly pops that Battle Hunger. But is he going to be able to get away? Nice Void Spirit Breaker charging onto Night Stalker. He is going to want to get him down as quick as he possibly can, but he's not going to be able to do so. At the top lane, once again, Dog Baddie is still hiding. And mid lane is Conspiracy going to go down to TKC. Ooh, just misses that one. Hold on.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Abut on the side. He does not have charge available. Have to call to check. Not going to be able to. I think right now he's got a bit of experience. Exactly what he wants. Still, they are trying to. Waves got the stack at the bottom and stack up on the top. Everything just all about form this game. But try. Yes, they can. Dog Baddie once again coming in up the farm. He doesn't really quite tank. Tilda on the dazzle. Mid lane, bit of trouble there for Conspiracy. He is going to go down beautifully there. But now our Boots coming into the fray, chasing down Rock Lee. Rock Lee's in a lot of trouble and he is going to go down. Oh, TKC is chopped down by the trees. Just look at that mini bash is coming out there from a Boot. Now TKC is using that Spirit Siphon to try and... Oh! Not able to survive that onslaught. Oh. Did very, very well to survive as long as it. Typhoon of the year. Not enough to survive. Oh, and Fury has overextended and he's going to pay dearly for that one. Does pop in the grave, but Conspiracy is still there, blocked down by the creeps, and he is going to go down. Now we have Death Prophet popping down into... Looking at the bottom lane, there's a lot of trouble here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So much damage coming through. Rock Lee is going to find himself in a bit of an issue there, a bit of a tongue twister there. Yapper taking damage from the tower work, a clicking damage. But oh, this is APG. Max. Definitely.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Watch it. Don't want Slock to take it. That's a clarity. Oh, a bit of Hunter just got away. He is looking at Death Prophet. Beautiful. Got that infused rain drop. Got Kane. A lot of rotations coming out this game. You have a Boot. Lag issues once again. Seems to
Let's get on with it.
oh, it's moving. Doesn't have blink up as yet, but he does have to infuse raindrop and bounce away there from Hunt. Touch. Stalker. Oh, this Spirit Breaker is causing so much issues for Exdee.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
I think that they're doing pushing Exdee further away. Right onto
Dire's top
just
tower is under attack.
the skin of his teeth.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind.
The pace that APG is playing at. They've got so much confidence. I mean, just that pick from the axe, able to away from the dazzle. I mean, yes, it does give a team quite a lot of confidence. Quite a bit, but we have another charge coming, and that's going on to Slock. Ooh, turning it around. He does bounce, but that is miss. Habut is now turning his back and running away. Is being joined there by Dog Baddie. Not sure if his ulti up as yet. No, he's still level 5. Very, very low. Oh, but look at the top lane. Cloud, you in a bit of trouble. Toxic, is he going to get out? Yes, Toxic's going to get out, but just look at that being blocked out by the treants of the Prophet. Caused quite a bit of issues there for him. Bad addition. Going on Dazzle. Dazzle is running back. Oh. Really quite a bit of lag. And game is definitely not really going into the favor of Exdee at the moment, and yeah, it's really going to be an issue for them. Cloud has come back.
The battle resumes.
Do have action in the mid lane. He's building towards his blink right. I take this tower. Here he is hiding. Just look at this bot lane, another tower going down. This push that Nature's Prophet is providing is just insane. That is that is an 11-minute Roshan. This definitely should hamper the confidence levels of the side of Exdee. We do have the Ravage available on Tide, so any team fight he should easily be able to turn around. See how that's gonna go. Pounce. Got a quick charge coming through. Oh, Death Prophet has actually been spotted out. He's in a lot of trouble. He is gonna use that Burn Cipher, but it's not gonna be enough. Beautiful skewer coming in from Cloud, but oh, that was a mistake. He never should have done that, but he is going to pay the price. And Habut is going to take that kill on a killing spree at the moment, and just look at that. Easily winning those team fights, pushing those towers, and this is objective gaming. They are doing exactly what they need to be doing, and they're getting some kills along the way. And that is just putting them currently in a 5k team net worth ahead of that of Exdee. They can comfortably push the second tier tower right now in the mid lane, and I don't think anyone can really stop them at the moment. Axe almost has his blink up. It's 30 minutes into the game. The current score is 12-2, and APG is really racking up the pace. Looking at Slark, he is in so much trouble. He's going to try and run away, but then Churant comes in. Oh, look at that. Is there going to be a culling blade? Nice, beautiful blade. Doing very well to keep that Slark from actually getting anywhere, and they're doing it to absolute perfection. 13-2. 13.5 minutes into the game. Slark has gone down, but Rockley has decided he needs to get a bit of farm up of his own. We have Nature's Prophet that has TP the bottom lane to that creep wave. But looking where the side of is at the moment, they've got a long way to go to the top lane, and it's almost like, in a sense, it feels like they're not really, that they've given up in a sense. They pretty much know this game is over unless they get very important. That is good. Oh, TP out there from Dazzle. Not a shot. It's a quick scan to see if it's actually.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
This is a tier 1 tower that is under attack. In a sense, forcing a attack. We have a charge coming in. That is unbelievable. Look at that damage coming through. Wow. Literally, Exdee is fighting back with everything that they have. They do have the Ravage available. Oh, he's not going to use it. Didn't feel the need. Oh, Cloud is running very well. Oh, just manages to get. And look at a boot. Decided, no, I'm not. And they still managed to save. So decision making in terms of the Exdee squad is they can't fight head to head, and they're really trying to actually get you know, a tower somewhere, trying to sneak, and it's just not working for them. Ravage is still available on the Hunter. That Magnus wouldn't be really good to jump in there, but now Dog Batty goes into play. He does have the Ravage available. He actually can quick run over the from Rock Lee. He back away. Can't really do anything in the fight, and they are just going back it up. We have the Magnus actually going to fight. Wouldn't be the best decision. Nice for that. Down. And Ravage is still available. Quite a bit of damage there. Not up yet. There's a mechanism available on the Hunter. Now all health breaks loose. This is the fight. The Ravage comes out. That is the Dazzle. The Prophet rather going down. Fighting as much as he can. Rockley is the second one to go down into this fight. Now bouncing there far. And just look at, they are eating their way through the side of Exdee. And this is pretty much GG. There is nothing that Exdee can do but try and stop them. Every time they jump in, the Brave comes out, actually jumps in, and one. Just look at that damage, Culling Blade. Oh, he actually misses it. Oh, wrong. Whoa. So a bad time, Culling Blade. The damage is already done. And now APG, they are going back.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Have had long how they that it absolutely and that's keep and yeah. It's a rocky road for side of, but now see everything that they're doing. Package up, they're trying to go players. They literally do everything. Side of APG, snowballing. Yeah. Down the path. Item. That blink dagger off. Axe. That's what? The boot. Dodging. Oh, it's going on to the puzzle quickly. Oh, but now Rock Lee is coming in. Oh, that's the weave. And this is a lot of trouble for. But we have time until. Okay. That's fun. That is Breaker. Staying alive. Staying there. Running. Back up. Age.
Regeneration.
Right back. But what happening? The base. Right. That's all done.
Go for me.
Running around, doing as much as they can just to obviously keep the game plays, but we do have a charge, and that is going to be the Night Stalker. He has been silenced. We've coming out there from the Dazzle. Conspiracy doesn't care. He's going to keep going, but oh, Rockley's just running through the cliffs, and backing back. Not a good idea. He is being charged, and this could be a tier 2 tower. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. This is insane what APG is doing to Exdee at the moment. But once again, Exdee not giving up. I don't know, have they got buybacks available? Only the Dazzle does not. They are absolutely wrecking side of Exdee. This is a side of APG the more competitive side. We've seen these the side of them, especially playing in the tier cups, especially going through the VS Gaming League, and they've done very, very well. Now, Cloud jumps in, he manages to grab Conspiracy, but beautiful Ravage coming through, and that once again changes it. Axe is not there, so the Grave is going to help them. Cougar needs to get out of that one, but it is going to be a double kill going there to Hunter. Now Dog Baddie's in a lot of trouble, and we have got beautiful Exorcism coming through. Dog Baddie is going to go down. Wow, a complete team wipe. Wow, beautifully played there. But is that going to be enough to actually keep them into the game? Very, very well done there by Exdee. This could have been the break that they needed. But still a 13k team net worth ahead in terms of the side of AP. Don't feel the need to buy back. Roshan should be back. Let's have a quick look. Yes, Roshan is there. Definitely, he's got cheese. So they're definitely going to feel that. I think the side of and they straight up going for it. There is an illusion rune, but they're not really worried about that. Looking at this, Spirit Breaker just taking the attention away, but now the entire side of APG is joining in the fight. This is very, very bad. Rock Lee's in a lot of trouble, but look at TKC. He's taking so much damage. Oh my word. Spirit Breaker is still alive during this entire fight and manages to walk away. Dazzle now. He has gone down as well as the Death Prophet. Now Hunter is being chased down. That Battle Hunger is doing so much slow. But the call does miss. Beautiful, beautiful. They can now actually go for Roshan and get it quite comfortably. If they feel that they want to do so, but no, look at Nature's Prophet. During that entire fight, he jumped to the top lane, started pushing those racks, and now they're going to take out these shrines. They don't want Exdee to make any sort of comeback right now, and this is exactly what APG wanted. They played that gank to perfection. They turned it around on the side of Exdee, and definitely very, very, very well played. And a poor Grandpa Roshan minding his own business, getting smacked around for doing absolutely nothing. However, he is still going to provide them with Aegis and a beautiful slice of cheese after. What a way to reward your killers. And he'll be back, he knows it. But will he be back before the game actually ends? That is the big question. So that is available right now. Conspiracy there. He does have the Aegis of Immortal. I'm not sure who picked up the cheese right now.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Could it be Spirit Breaker? Is it Tidant? Who picked up the cheese?
I'll take that.
Don't see one with it there. Ravage is available as well as the Guardian Greaves. Coming up into the fray, Yule Scepter used. Nice little weave coming through. That is the Ravage. And is that going to be enough to take the racks? Rockley coming in, taking on Toxic Meta. Beautiful Grave coming in, but we do know. Quick buyback there from the Nature's Prophet. Hunter is he's just being smacked around. Let's look at that. Quick jump onto her boot. And that Exorcism is just doing so much damage. I mean, the Spirit Breaker has gone down. TKC needs to get out of there. He is taking a lot of damage. Hunter is still in the fray. Toxic Meta has decided to rather back off. And they managed to defend the racks. That is the melee racks that they've actually defended. Tidehunter is actually going to go down. But in the meantime, look at this. That is exactly what APG wants. Looking in terms of just that distraction. I mean, they're providing enough so that the creeps can actually get in there. But now, beautiful jump in there from Yappa. this ward over, Sentry ward over here, spotted him out absolutely brilliantly. And that is going to be the end of the slog. 36 seconds before he does get back. They've only got a melee racks available, but look at this. There is a charge coming in. That charge is on Rock Lee, and I'd love to see if that is actually going to land. No, the charge has been cancelled. Don't think he wants to run in there alone. Yapper doing very well. He's got the blade mail up as well as the blink dagger and the force staff. He's going to be able to engage, get out. But just look at this quick and quirky jump in there. And Troll is going to take quite a bit of damage. He does not have the Aegis of Immortal available, but it is providing the option for Axe to actually jump in there. And once again, Death Prophet is going to go down. Rock Lee is not going to be able to escape this one. He runs into a wad of creeps. And this is utter disaster. Now looking at Habut, he's going to tip you away. Is the pounce available? Oh, nice little jump in there from the Axe. Once again a call. And just look at the amount of damage he's doing, especially with that blade mail. Oh, the grave does get popped. Oh, but Axe is not going to be able to capitalize on that one. Now Hunter is going to... Oh, but he's actually going to go down as well. Oh, that is the armor that is going to go down. And a beautiful little taunt. Just look at this Tide Hunter. He just thinks, screw you guys, I want to go for this. And at the same time, Axe is going up against Cloud one-on-one, and that is GG. Beautiful, beautiful play from APG Gaming, taking the series 2-1. Very, very well played from them. They put the pressure on from the start of the game, and it's not much that they could have done. For those watching in-game, do want to thank you very, very much for joining me. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything that you guys think I do need to improve on, please feel free to leave a comment, or send me a message or anything. I would really, really appreciate it. For those online, I'm just going to go into a quick after game analysis in terms of how they did stats wise, and don't go away. For the guys watching in game, I wish you a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining me, and I do hope we're going to have an absolutely beautiful next year of gaming. I will be back. Right, guys, so for those online, I do want to thank you for sticking around. I just want to have a quick look at the scoreboard. Looking at APG Gaming, this was literally a game they wanted to win from the get-go. I mean, looking at the net worth, it really, really overshadowed that from the side of Exdee Gaming. Average of about, let's say, 12,000, 11,000 between the team itself. Not so much for the side of Exdee. They were really, really outplayed in this one, and definitely this hurt them quite a bit. Well, games were pretty much equal just before they got to the 7-minute mark, more or less, and that is when APG started cracking it up, and definitely did very, very well. Player net worths, we do obviously have Yapper very, very well. Just that. Over 13,000. That is your after game analysis. Once again, you guys, thank you very much for joining me. I do hope that you enjoyed it. This was APG Gaming versus Exdee, and join me again next time. I will keep you updated. Have an absolutely awesome evening.